Put 'em up. What it do? Hey. Season 4. We about to run it. Hey.
Pull up the fellas, we highlight propellers.
Yeah.
Grab the mic, speak your mind, it'll help you.
Yeah.
Ask a man, you wanna know
what it is, JT?
Yeah. Side do Chronicles got the main do jealous. Like pull up.
What you gon' do?
Hey, pull up.
Hey, we gon' at the fool.
Pull up.
Season 4.
Pull up. What you gon' do?
Hey,
Pull up.
You ready? Cause we coming straight to you.
Hey.
Pull up to my bumper, baby. Beep, beep. What kind?
Good luck, bumper, baby.
We got a new whip. It's a good life. They don't even make them no more.
That's an old whip. We got an old whip.
We got an old whip.
That bitch got 200,000 miles on it.
Mitsubishi. Shout out, my homeboy had a Gallant.
A Gallant. Yeah.
Shout out to that.
He thought it was fancy because it sounded fancy.
Yeah.
Right?
That 2025 Chevy Chevelle.
Ooh.
We would like to welcome everybody to the Pull Up Podcast. You know, we get together, we put mics in front of our faces, you know, because we can help you through them changes. Did I say that right?
Boy, you said it a little different, but I like the noise.
Okay,
it's
cool.
It's season 4.
It's season 4. Yes, sir.
Big 4.
Let's go ahead and go around the room and see who we got in the building. We're going to go to my right.
It's your boy VIP, man, the very intelligent player, and we back in the building for another season. What it do, world?
This your boy, Coach TC in the building.
TC.
Let me hold some Trap House affiliate.
Let me hold some.
And tonight, we are sponsored by Star Letter Stars.
What?
Come get you a star from Star Letter, goddamn.
Star Letter?
Star Letter.
Star letter. She used to strip.
Hashtag. Why you gonna do the lady like
I
that?
gotta ask my mama, do I know her?
She might do. Shout out Star Letter Stars. Coming soon.
Man, you sound like a fiery preacher right now.
Don't
you do? You do. All
I've
distorted.
had some good days.
What's up, people?
All distorted with the Lord.
Hey,
I've had some hills to climb. I ain't gonna do it.
hey, what's up, people? It's your boy. I ain't got it, Yogi.
Damn, that's a good
You know why he said that, right?
All 2024.
You know why he said that?
Why
right?
he said it?
Because Valentine's Day covered up.
I forgot all about that.
You got it.
Y'all bust them checks. Then I got it.
Hey, man. I ain't got nothing but some clothes.
Praise the Lord, everybody. It's so good and pleasant
Oh, yes.
Well.
to be on this side of heaven. God has saw fit to keep me one more time for season 4
Season 4.
Say his name.
of the Pullup Podcast.
Hallelujah.
I'm happy to be here. God bless you all. So
God
dig
bless you.
on.
I'm about to say, who are you?
Did all that and then said that.
Shut your mouth, TC. This is the deacon speaking.
There you go.
Beautiful coach.
And it's your boy, Kate Bizzle.
Kate Bizzle.
Official.
Like a referee without a whistle.
But yeah, I ain't got that whistle today.
Darn it.
I got you. Foul.
Hey, what's been going on, fellas? What we having going on since, I guess, last year?
Since season 3? Mm-hmm. Man, we are in season 4, man.
See you, four.
It's good to see y'all, boy, man.
New ideas.
Absolutely. Good to see y'all, fellas.
New vision for the show.
New
I know there's
vision.
been a lot of people sick and all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of people on
The sick and shut in list has been
Mighty long.
pretty long, but we've been praying and many have come up out of that sick and shut in list and they're on the hillside of town and we thank God for it. God is able to heal and mend the broken pieces.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Hey, man, say his name.
Jesus, don't start me.
We already had a fiery preacher so far, so you gonna sit back, Deacon.
Yes,
for real,
Bless
for
everybody.
real.
I digress.
All right.
Hey, so we got to give a shout out to the folks who usually be here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't around at this moment, but we got to give a shout out to Chad. 4 ways, no D.
No D.
No D. We're not doing
Pause.
that. Pause.
Not at all.
And we got to give a shout out to that boy, Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
But is he? You say they ain't? Is he here?
He might be
He
here.
might be on the roof.
Yeah. Okay.
He could be around.
Yeah. Best security.
He
guard
might
the
be in
world.
my closet.
If he was in there, he'd be in Narnia.
For real.
Or in that warp zone.
That warp zone. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da.
And we got to show love to our brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
He goes by
That guy. Where he at?
I miss him.
Where is he?
He is MIA.
literally.
Yeah, the National Barbecue Convention. He couldn't be here. Saluted that guy, had fun down there grilling and stuff, man.
Yeah, we miss you when we get
Miss you,
no
man.
grocery, no nourishment, or
Man,
nothing.
over a couple weeks, man.
But it's all good, man.
I ain't smell no
We
good
got one
smoke.
more.
We got one more.
One more.
Bring us
What?
an apron now.
Hey, TC.
What's up, brother?
Who missing?
He don't know.
2.5?
Let's get it. Let's get it for him.
Do it, TC.
You gonna do it live?
2.5 for the condo. Niggas like I play ball, they call me
Rondo.
Rondo, where you at, man?
Where you
check in,
at?
man.
Right. Call in.
Come on, man.
What's
Where you at?
I'm sorry.
Bring your buck out of hiding. Bring your back here.
I'm sorry.
Bring your back here.
Rondo is in.
Come out of hiding.
Hey, man, when you in Witsack, you never know.
And with set.
I'll write you a letter.
He curled up with some woman. Loose and let her go.
Loose and let her go.
And who else do we have in the building right now? We got some guests here, you know.
some guests in this
some,
thing.
some
Yeah,
repeat
some
guests.
guests.
Yes, sir.
And they got that bling.
Yeah.
That bling blow.
Hey, TC, would you like to introduce your peoples?
Well, I'll bring them out. No,
What'd you
I'll
say?
bring people
All
out.
right, hand them the mic. You know, man.
Y'all want me to bring them out?
Yeah,
You
bring
gotta
them
bring
on
my
out.
correct. Only way you can do it is
All right, and
if
put
you
some
do it.
distance between you and that mic. We don't need it so fire.
Yeah, you sound like the dude on a quiet storm.
Hey man, don't knock my side hustle, man. When I leave here, I gotta go to the studio.
Shouts out to
Late
Sterling,
night.
man.
The Heartbreak Hotel. But in the building, we got two of our key contributors to the 2024 Dallas AT&T
There they go.
championship game.
There they
Yes,
go.
sir.
There they
and
go.
weekend. First starting off with our, I don't want to call him just our center. Because he does more than that.
right.
He's a great rusher. Mr. I call him Lil Narush. You know what I'm saying? Baby Kelsey, when he want to be.
Okay.
And then, of course, we got the world's renowned baby goat himself.
Yes, sir.
Bling blow.
The number one thing you hear on the sideline when he playing, all they gonna do is give it to him. All day. Mr. Make Parents Mad himself. Gio, my boy, the baby goat, and what he was the MVP
Bad.
of the AT&T tournament.
Bad.
These two guys, like I said, they were very key contributors. They both had scores. I think Narush had 1 and Gio had 2 in the championship game. So I'm blessed to have you guys here and among us. They've been worried about this all week. You know what I'm saying? They want to get here and be interviewed. So we're gonna let that take off. But Coach is glad to have y'all here, man. Proud of y'all. Y'all put in work, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get this interview underway for y'all.
Before we get started, man, I got to give these boys a round of applause, man. I
yes,
got to give y'all boys y'all props, man.
And I forgot. Yeah. I love this is the one fact that I love to brag on about Dallas. We went down there and we ran the table.
Ran the table.
5-0 for the weekend.
Showed you how to quarterback, Dak.
Hey man, that's kind of hard to do in these tournaments. You know
Impressive,
what I'm saying?
impressive.
Normally, you might slip up a time or two, but they were locked in that weekend. They always normally locked in. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot to beat us. You know what I'm saying? And these two guys are part of the reason why. So yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Hey, TC, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. TC, when you move your hand, you got the glow from Last Dragon, man. Wave your hand.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You say you got trails. You got that glow.
Do I have the orange? Now, do I have the orange one or do I have the red one?
You got the show enough.
Oh, damn.
Because you got them show enough mutton chops going on right now.
He sure do. He sure do.
So cool, boy.
I hear you.
Warmed up yet?
Hey man, I'd like to say congratulations to you fellas, man. Coach TC was giving us updates on how y'all was taking care of business out there. And I just want to give y'all flowers at this moment, man. What was the most exciting thing, starting with Mr. Bling Bling himself, Mr. Gio? What was some of the exciting things about this time around?
Football with my friends was really fun, especially winning championships like in Texas and all this in Cowboys Stadium. It's really fun, especially
Getting that hard work.
Okay.
I see you.
I'm with it.
I couldn't even see your hand. I was like, where?
so yeah, it's really fun.
Okay, and Narush, let me get your insight on the whole Cowboy Stadium experience. How was it for you?
So for me, being like the only team in Florida I represented.
That's what's up. Shots
Okay.
out.
All right.
Oh my goodness, man.
Were there any teams from Georgia? Never mind. Don't.
We beat the team from Alabama.
We beat Hoover, Alabama in the championship.
We beat Hoover, Alabama.
Hoover, Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
When they had the MTV show back in the day. Man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
So if I'm not mistaken, you guys had a total of 3 touchdowns between the both of you, right? Oh man. So any celebration dances when you get in there and get that tutty?
So we had either roll your boat or the
Ooh. What's your favorite? The gritty, yeah. That's that boy right there. So Gio, hear that you scored the winning touchdown. Tell me about what route were you running? What was going on with that play?
It was a stop. So it was some real back. So I ran to front post, back post, front post, and then that's what they do the ball, and yeah.
That's what's up. Anybody's got a question? Because I can keep going. I don't want to hog it, you know what I'm saying?
No, everybody say
These are some little celebrities, man. I got to talk to them, you know, so they can always remember.
And we
me.
all seen the highlight reels because we were sharing them amongst ourselves. and stuff.
Correct.
So y'all, these are the people y'all looking at.
Yeah, I do got a question. You know, thinking about it, you know, I don't follow sports like I used to, but seeing that is the championship game, when y'all came down, they have any like major festivities or anything planned for y'all? You know, like a gathering, meet and greet, you know, something of that sort.
Prior to
Yeah.
That's a pretty good question,
Yeah,
I think.
all those kids coming along, meeting each other, you know what I'm saying, networking.
Okay.
As we would do.
Get on your mic, Yogi.
I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I don't like to use it.
I mean, I guess what he's asking is that they make, a nice celebration or
Yeah.
hoopla about y'all coming through and, yeah. No, not really.
Any
It was just-
keepsakes?
It was just a good trip, right? Okay, I got you. I got you.
Okay, so afterwards, when y'all, you know, went out there, did your thing, dominated the field, was there like a big, winner circle type deal thing, like party, congratulations, trophies and all that?
So yeah, AT&T Stadium is next to this place called Texas Live. It's a bar, and so we went there for the next they're there for
5 hours. Well, that's a party.
For real.
Yeah, we're hung up.
And Cowboys were playing that day.
Oh.
Playing the Redskins.
I think it was against Washington.
Oh wow.
It was at Texas Live, so it was really bad.
Mello, what
Oh,
up?
that's dope.
What up, Mello?
That's dope.
That's dope. So, Narush, I'm gonna ask you this question because I asked the question to Gio last time he was here. How does it feel playing with your father as a coach?
So it's pretty stressful at times because you just have no time to get on you.
Right.
But it's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. Now, does when you go home, does he take off that jacket, that coach jacket, or he continue to tell you to be your best self?
Mello, what up?
That's what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna segue over to the fathers.
Mm-hmm.
/ coaches, championship coaches over here.
Hello.
We got Coach Narush. Am I saying that correctly?
That was spot on. Yes, sir.
And we got Coach Tone, that guy. You know what I'm saying? That keep everything going. So, fellas, how was this time around? I know you guys are seasoned vets with this, playing this late into the season, but man, how was it? This experience this time around?
It was the first time for me going out there.
Okay,
We joined the group right when I think that week when y'all were leaving out to Texas. So
wow.
Right when they were getting that first ring done. So it was a good experience for us, looking forward to joining the team, because we were talking about it like in-house, like this is not we're just gonna walk in and just what's going on. You gotta come ready to play. So hearing that they won out in Dallas, like all right, now when we go out there, we gotta do something ourselves. We gotta come back with some jewelry.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Tone let us know, it's not something to play with. We're coming out of state.
Right.
Like that was our biggest thing. We gotta hold it down for Florida. So these boys came out, they did their thing. They made it stressful, but they did their thing.
That's what's up.
And this was our we were the only Florida team there, matter of fact. So when we went there, like and I love that kind of stuff. Right. I love us versus everybody type of stuff. Like I don't need to be like, you know what I'm saying? We there to come in here and win this, so that too much don't bother me, but just these boys, like I say, like the game winning drive, I always remember that for the rest of my life, because like we was down by 5 with a minute and 30 to go, and I had no timeouts, and we started our own 5. And this is for the championship in Cowboy Stadium.
That coach was feeling comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Like we down 5.
He was ready, like
no timeouts with a minute 30, and drove all the way down the field. Now on second down, I called a run play. On third down, I called a run play, right? And then I know these two right here, they were probably like, the hell is he doing? Why he called a run play? Because I had no timeouts. And it was like 20 seconds left. I called a run play, but I called a run play because I'm like, okay. And matter of fact, Narush is the one that came to me, and he said in the huddle, he said, do option, coach, remember? And then we ran it. It was a run play. So we did a run play, do option with Gio. So we did a run play. And I said, if Gio score, he score. If he don't, we gonna get close. I know what I'm doing on fourth down. So we got down there. The referee's behind me. 10, 9, 8. Gio stop, go stop. 5, 4, 3. Hey, you do slant. Said hike. Gio caught it with 1 second left. Game.
Wow.
And we won by 1 point.
Wow. Yep.
So, hey, if you see the video, he's sweating like he came out the pool.
Mind you, we're inside the AT&T
trying to come
Stadium.
home with that hard
The day before, we're playing. It's freezing cold. Like we're all balled up. AT&T Stadium, nice, cool. Everybody hanging out in shorts, nice. TC, he's sweating. Everybody. I thought he was running for a little bit.
TC, you better not ever say anything about me sweating.
For real.
Yeah, can you be the main one?
Listen, that was pressure packed. That was pressure packed, man. That was pressure packed, bro.
Now I gotta ask you two coaches something. You're new to the team, TC as well. How is it working with Coach TC?
Oh man, it's fun. I love it because he brings that energy that I usually got to bring to the kids.
You doing any work?
Hey, look, see, the way y'all...
He brings a lot to the table. He definitely bring a lot to the table. So it's funny because with Tone, he bring the pressure all the time. So he making sure the kids on point all the time. I always like to call myself the Woo-Saw coach. Because after he gets done dealing with the kids, they looking like they're ready to just almost stop playing that sometimes. Like, cause they're so caught up in the moment that they look at me as just, all right, you just got to breathe a little bit.
Facts. You got to have those
balances. Take that moment. And
you describe the two of you, but how does he fit in?
That's what I'm about to pull him in right now. So,
my boy Lane.
Exactly. So when it comes to the Woo-Saw part, he plays a little bit in the mediocre. He in the middle part. In the middle part. So he'll be, let me talk to you for a little bit. Now you don't know if he gonna let you have it or if he gonna
it's okay. Gotcha.
So with the kids now they gotta be on their toes all the time. So is coach talking to them? They're gonna have to be, oh no. I'm talking like, all right, I can be a little bit more lackadaisical. Now when I bring the pressure down, it's like, I thought you was that one. But now we got a little bit of
Gotcha.
I feel we got a yin and yang flowing, and TC fit right in the middle, perfect.
That's what's good.
So,
That's
Yeah, out there stressing the kids out.
I believe y'all when y'all say that. I have never seen these characteristics from TC ever in my life.
Gotta come watch the game.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to come out. I'm gonna have to pull up. All right.
Hey, you remember Dean Anderson, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dean Anderson is my best friend since high school, right?
Dean? Okay. Shouts out to Dean, man.
So Dean came out there to watch us play. We had some games today. Dean came out there to watch us play. He to support or whatever, and he walks by TC and he says, hey, what's up, Tony? And then he introduced, he said, I'm Coach TC. And he said, what's up? And then later on, Dean came to me, he's like, man, he said, TC got amnesia or something. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, man, I went to him and I said, what's up to him? And he forgot who I was. I was like, man, we done went to school together and everything 20 years ago. He forgot who I was. And then TC's like, oh, man, I ain't see you. And then he...
I'm so locked into
You gave him a quick what up, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The parents and stuff be coming up out there, man. But I was so locked in, man. These kids, they're great kids to coach.
But right now, we have a good core, a good group of kids, and like we won at the NFL championship. We played 4 seasons last year, NFL league, and we won 3 out of 4 seasons. Went to the championship all 4 seasons. We won the Disney National Championship last year. We came top 5 this year. We won AT&T 2 years in a row. And right now we're playing in Supreme. We're 4-1 right now. Gotcha. So we, I can't say nothing else. I'm proud of them boys, man. They know this team gets everybody's best shot every time we play against them. And then when they beat us, it's they Super Bowl. That's how they act.
Gotcha.
So you got to try to keep them focus, but I mean at the end of the day they 11, so it's not like and now they're playing against 12, 13, 14-year-olds, so now it's even tougher, but they still handle it, they still doing their thing, so I can't be nothing but be proud of it. We also got tournaments coming up, we going to New Mexico, we going to Canton, Ohio. We might go to this IMG tournament in Memorial Day weekend. I don't know yet. And then I got another big one in the works. I ain't told nobody yet, but it's a big surprise.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I want to take my hats off to y'all fellas, man, because y'all doing what you just described and was talking about for Lil LaRue's to be able to come to you, hey coach, call option 2, let's run an option. So that means they focused into what's going on the field. And hats off to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And for y'all paying attention to what's going on in the field, for you to actually go to your coach, call the option to ultimately win that championship game. So, congratulations to y'all again.
I also got a follow-up question. One of my friends on Facebook hit me up the other day and had interest in switching leagues. At what age group did you guys start developing these kids, and what is your point of contact and what information they need in order to segregate to your I hate saying the word segregate, but move over to your league.
But you said it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well,
migrate is the better word.
Well, migrate, but either way, that it's still some history of slave is attached to the words.
Hey, we don't gotta talk about it. It's Black History Month. Let it be.
Well, we just gotta have 1 month.
We don't gotta talk about that. We'll be happy we got it.
I ain't black, I'm brown.
Okay. All right.
Hey, we do got some comments.
We do have some. Let's read some comments because Yogi.
I can't
pull the
see
screen up, yo. I mean, closer. I'm sorry.
TC supposed to be running that.
Oh, he was pulling them up. They're just far. Mm-hmm. We had one for window instead by his dad.
Splash brother.
Yeah, my daddy never.
He said his daddy never saw the good stuff and always saw missed opportunities. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it got on his nerves, but he understands now.
Look at JT. Look at
Do we understand what we talking about? What he talking about when he say that?
No, that part.
I kind of get what he's saying to a certain point. He's saying that it got on his nerve. He didn't really give him any positive reinforcement. and it kind of got on his nerve. But now now that he's older, he can see what his dad was trying to do.
Yeah, there's a certain expectation that the father is trying to see.
Well, I think
what
they
the son is bringing to the table.
I think they get that now. Do y'all get that? Why we get hard on y'all? Sometimes do y'all understand that, or it's not there yet?
Man, the way he grabbed that mic, he's like, "Look, I got something to say.
I got something. We gonna read that one, Tony. We gonna read that, TC.
Go ahead.
Oh, I let them go ahead.
Go ahead, Roosh.
Sometimes I don't understand why he got mad, and half the time I just don't want to hear it.
Wow.
I love this. I love your honesty.
I love your honesty.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's the honest truth. That's the real part of it, though. Like to the comment, it's the only way you can see a missed opportunity is if you know there was a good opportunity on the table.
Gotcha.
So that means that you had an opportunity not just be good. You had, like what I tell them, you did a good job, but now we got to be better.
There you go.
There's always a chance to be a little bit better. You're good. People know you're good. That's why people are playing you the way you're playing.
Gotcha.
Right, like it's their Super Bowl.
They got that circle twice in the schedule.
So,
and that's why our games get so competitive too. Like we get parents that get involved in the games.
So y'all gotta bring it every game.
And to give you a little perspective, right? I feel like when I think back to my dad, some of the things that I was taught or whatever.
Right.
On the other side, I kind of wish I got pushed a little bit harder when I was younger. Right? Because I think it would have lined up much more opportunities for me in my older life, instead of playing catch up on certain things or whatever, right?
Right.
So, like my own kid, I ain't really pushing him yet. I'm just seeing where his interests lie. And then
we
kind of
seen
move on from that.
KB.
I'm just saying.
KB, seriously.
I mean, I'm saying, like, okay, think about VIP's son, right?
We seen him on the 1s and 2s.
Well, we also see like his kid wanting to play sports and everything, actually showing the want. So now it kind of goes in. So I just want to be able to give my kid
what he want,
as many opportunities as possible. So when he does get older, he has an array of different things that he can kind of go towards.
Shouts out to Mello. He giving TC his flowers, saying Tony Duff has the insight to be a great coach. Watching him guide the kids to remember their formation is always dope.
He's going to Dallas.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm riding with Coach Tone.
All the way.
I'm waiting on him to get a big job offer, so I'm gonna be me and Coach.
We talking about the Olympics, Tone. Hey, we talking about the Olympics. We trying to get in that flag football Olympics.
I got a question for you, for Coach Tone, real quick.
Yeah.
So before y'all play certain teams, I'm assuming you scout because like you said before, you want to put them up against the best. So have you ever declined the challenge?
Hell no.
We all the smoke.
Hell, you want all the smoke. TC said that coming in.
Yeah. Nah, people have dodged us.
Right.
But no, like.
Man, that brings me to a question, Tone. Seriously. You said people have dodged y'all, but in that position, how would you even explain that to your kids that we dodged competition?
This is how. Because you say, they're older than us. That's why they beat us. They're a year old, even though they're sometimes only be like a year older. We playing kids right now, 13, 14, 12 years old. We only 11. We playing kids, are we not? Yep. We playing kids 12, 13, 14. We played a kid last week that was his height. You know what I'm saying?
21 years old.
That tall. We played a kid in Disney that was same height as him too. You know what I'm saying? And just jumping with him, PBU and everything. So
with the whole
it's like
just gotta figure it out.
We lose to that big one. You know what I'm saying? We just lose to that big motherfucker. You know, but to make the kids better, you gotta go. But it's people that would dodge us and not play against us because or end up losing to us or have a losing record against us and end up saying, oh, they're older than us. That's to be an excuse. When we lost, we ain't never used that excuse. You know what I'm saying? We can lose and say we just lost. We come up with the reasons why we lost, but none of the reasons are because they're older than us.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
No excuses.
Now I do have a question as far as who you play in these tournaments. Do you ever get opportunity to watch film on some of these? Some
people.
He's a commissioner.
Some people have tackle and flag. Some people put their stuff on YouTube, and some people. So you able to look at, and then okay, this team played this team, and I remember we played this team in Boston. I remember we played this team in New York. Okay, how'd they do against that team? You know, that you do that kind of stuff. I do that kind of stuff, but if I don't know the team, like we played a Hawaii team 2 weeks ago. I know nothing about them. You know, we just played them, and so sometimes when you go to these out of state tournaments, it'd be like that. You just
But it's funny you say that.
But then again, they don't know us either. So
we were in Dallas, and Tone can attest to this.
We had teams actually like going on YouTube trying to figure out plays and stuff during the tournament,
So
bro.
people watching film on y'all.
No, they weren't watching film. They were trying to figure out plays to actually run.
Oh,
they should have fired the offensive coordinator.
Going into
He
games.
should have been prepared.
Wow. We were laughing. We were like, bro, they really doing this?
A lot of teams aren't used to a lot of teams aren't used to
Cut it off.
So when they
It's that fast twitching. They ain't used to it.
It's different.
Yeah.
So when they see kids like Gio get out in open space, they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna meet him here."
That's a
but
setup
he's not
point.
there anymore.
That sounds like the Dallas Cowboys.
It's a setup point.
Exactly.
You're right.
So yeah, it's different. And a lot of teams like in Texas, they weren't really used to that.
Dallas.
They had maybe one or two kids that were maybe could keep up to pace, but when it came to actual playing flag football and the actual game, it was different.
Gotcha.
So I want to ask you a question, Coach Naruse. I asked Tone this the same way I asked the kids. How does it feel for you to be coaching your son? And do you know when to turn it on and off?
Yeah, so I tried to.
And be honest, because we know who will be honest with us.
He gonna tell you.
Let me get this
If
mic
there's a
real
bus
quick.
coming, he gonna throw me right there. Don't worry about it. I know that. No, that's usually when wifey's the one that usually turns off my PlayStation. Is like, that's enough. You done enough of the coaching of Madden. Like, let it be.
What?
But I
hold on.
try-
Do
I try
you
my
coach
best.
with the PlayStation?
Yeah, well, that's what I try to do with him at least.
That's the dopest thing I heard in a minute.
I do that with my son.
He pulled the Kyler Murray.
You got to use what they're into. Like,
Yeah, and it's kind of how your approach with, like, I just kind of gave him an outlet to play anything. Like, he plays soccer, volleyball. What else you playing now? I'm losing track myself.
I got you, Pops.
He just let out a gym for you coaches that trying to coach.
Oh, you play basketball?
Yeah, he plays basketball too.
You got a little length on him.
That's why your daddy be going so hard on you about jumping and getting
Yes,
jabs.
yes,
So-
yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. See, I didn't know he had basketball.
Which is part of the reason why I get on him so much about the other things like that. Because if you're gonna dominate in those other sports, when it comes to that aspect or maybe that one play where you didn't
need to
jump,
use what you
in
know.
basketball you're jumping.
That's right.
When you're jumping up in soccer to get ahead, or you're trying to jump. So what's the difference in here? We need that. So I try to turn it off, but it usually leads to the car ride home. I try to turn it off by the time we get home, but like I was saying before, it's because I see that opportunity where
it's a coaching, teaching moment.
It's like I'm trying not to be a coach. Now I'm trying to be a dad in an aspect of trying to coach you from a dad's point, but it's still coaching in a sense.
Yeah, it is.
So
But I
it's
respect
tough
it, though.
because that's why he said sometimes I just don't want to hear it because it's kind of coming from the same speaker.
Coaching
Got
is
you.
always
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah,
Regardless.
it's tough. It's a tough bridge to kind of see which side you got to play on because at the end of the day, you want them to have fun and enjoy what they're doing. But if you're gonna play the way we're gonna compete and play, it's different. You gotta.
We have to raise our levels, like he's saying, because people raise their level when they play us. So when they play us, they playing up here. We can't be down here.
Hey, you need to put that mic on, bro.
You need to. Yeah, you got to.
What I'm saying
We
is,
still hear him though.
yeah, they still hear me. And this is what we try to relay to you guys. There are already a lot of, especially that team today, they come in up here because they playing y'all. So we need to be up above them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's what we try to relay to the kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's still in them. We are who we are, and especially when we win a lot, you look at that as a dynasty. So to knock us off, man, that they want to ticket their parade. They ain't even, that team today. They ain't even got to win the championship.
They already won.
They already won.
Good piece
You know what I'm saying?
after the game.
That's it. We can knock them off again, bro. They don't care.
I ain't keeping
They
the word
beat y'all.
knock off.
TC window window got jokes in here.
What are you talking about?
He said just let TC talk with you on speakerphone.
Hey, I appreciate that one, man. Because I'm trying to let my coaches, you know what I'm saying? My fellow coaches here hold the mic, man. Y'all go ahead, man.
Hold the mic.
All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this segment up, man. We sure appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
before we do that, I got a demo with the, some of their activities when they were in Dallas and here over here.
Okay.
At the championship.
My bad. Yeah.
So I'm gonna run this little promo for them. Then we're gonna head to.
I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Hey, but listen, I got a question for them too. I wanted to ask since we here, how y'all think about y'all coaches? You know, we off the clock now, so we ain't at the practice field. We ain't at no tournament.
Oh boy, we ain't on the spot.
We ain't nowhere.
Look at that.
So we you know, how does it feel like you two got dads that coach, and then so how does it feel like? Would you rather not have your dad coaching you, or would you rather have your dad coach you? That's one question, and then number two, how do you feel about all your coaches?
And if you say Coach TC is trash,
it's okay.
Don't say a cuss word now.
It's okay.
Wow. Why I gotta be the one that's trash?
I'm just saying if. I said if. Okay. Keyword if.
If.
So one, I'd rather either one of the parents coaching me because I don't want some random guys very young at me if I mess up. Two, I like Coach TC and the coach. So
What?
it's like him and dad are both like joking around. Like it's like he'll pick you up. Like since maybe Coach TC the tough one, Coach TC was like Coach TC and dad will be like what's
You gotta say coach.
That
coach,
is not what I expected to hear.
Coach Dad. Yeah,
but it is honest though.
Go ahead, Jill.
So yeah. I agree with what you said. My dad is the tough one, so he's just gonna yell at you, like whatever. And then Coach Nourish,
It's whatever.
Like, all nice, and he'll basically say the same stuff, but in a nicer way.
What do your dad say?
I can't say it.
He ain't lying either.
He go home and stick
But in Coach Tone's defense, he will get on all of them the same way.
What the fudge
He
is
get 'em
going
all.
on here?
But the words I use to get mad at you is the same words I use when I'm hyped up, and is it not?
That's
Right.
That's true. But it's equal across the board.
Right. It's a beautiful
Right.
thing. It's
That's
obviously
what they get
working
across
because
the
you guys are putting out good product on the field and y'all winning.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
what your dad's doing, it's a lot of kids that would love to have what you guys have.
Absolutely.
So
I love my dad.
it's a blessing.
Hey, I got one last question for you guys before we allude to what Yogi got. So, going in the future, you guys see yourselves playing professionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what about you? Okay.
I mean, when some of the highlight reels I seen, I was like, man, y'all don't know. We might be sitting here with these kids on a podcast.
I just want a
I just need Yogi to go ahead and record it. So we were like years ago,
Right.
in
I just
Yogi's
want a
garage.
jersey.
That's right.
Well,
for real.
I'll say piggyback off that. Sometimes we'll go to tournaments, or sometimes we'll be in the league, and then not. And then I've had told him this a while ago, like when he had his when he got this ambassador deal, this NIL deal he got a while ago. I told him, like, you always got to be humble. Some people are gonna come up to you, meet you, because you got to, all this followers and all this kind of stuff. So people will come up to him and he don't even know and be like, "Can I take a picture with you, Joe? Can I take a picture?" And it happened to him. Didn't it happen last week, Joe? Wow. So he'll
they already see it.
I tell him, be humble about it, because they see something about you and that maybe years from now you might be something, so they wanted to get a picture with you. They want to talk to you. Like, even when we were working at Disney, you remember we were walking out and people were coming in, "Hey, there's Gio, there's Gio, there's Gio." Remember that, Gio? So
that's a beautiful thing.
And he didn't know who that was. So it's like this has happened a lot more recently, as time went on. And so I try to keep him humble. But listen, I talk a lot of good. I post a lot of good stuff about him, and I always, but best believe I get on his ass, don't I, Gio?
You can't say that word.
What?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Digging your stuff, don't I?
Man, we say so much.
I'd rather you say the other word.
So
Absolutely.
So it's you know, I get fair with him, you know, and but that's how you got to be, and I gotta keep him level headed and keep him grounded because you know, if a kid his age that has all these resources and gets all this free stuff all the time and free merchandise all the time, head can start going up, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So I got to bring it back down, and you know what I'm saying, keep him like this and keep him humble and keep him, you know, so you know that's all you can do.
Yes, sir. Nothing but respect.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this interview, and before we
can I say something to my boys?
Yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Yogi.
These are my boys. You know what I'm saying? Two of the great ones that I coach. I want you fellas to know, especially you, Narush, because Gio is Gio. He's basically our party starter. But as he goes, it's gonna get opportunities for you, especially in flag, you know, when it comes to catching passes and stuff like that. Because the more attention he gets, the more open you gonna get.
Right.
You feel me? So don't never take it as don't never look at it as like, man, they always trying to get, bruh. Let him set the table, then you come through and eat. And that's a hard thing to understand when it comes to football, basketball as well. Everybody got to try to shine and, you know what I'm saying, be kind of envious of, you know what I'm saying, their teammate. Instead of just, okay, look at the opportunities I'm going to get because he draws so much attention. So just keep that in mind when you're going through these years, these games. Yeah, like I say, he going to set the table, but everybody going to eat. I promise you, man. And if y'all can relay that to the rest of the fellas on the team, you know what I'm saying, ain't no telling where we can go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to start the party and then got to get it going.
One more thing, yo. Listen,
slow it down.
To piggy off that, he already gets it, TC, because y'all don't know this, but when we're in the huddle, what you say to me all the time, he's the one. He's the one saying, "Give it to him, feed him, coach, feed him." So he's the one telling me some of these plays, not just in the world championship. Like today, he was doing that, and he was like, and when the other team was saying, "Dang, they throw him the ball, they give him the ball," like the other team was saying, like how he said, like the other team, "Oh, they get," and then Narush is like, cause he like that. He was stand up for Gio. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the huddle. Coach, do option. Coach, do this. Calling plays for Gio. So he gets it already, and he knows that boy got a high IQ. Narush has a high IQ, and us as a team, it's 5-on-5. We play 5-on-5 tournaments, 5-on-5 leagues. This is what we play, 5-on-5. We keep a roster of 6, maybe 7. That's it. All these other teams be having 12, 11, 10 kids. We keep the low roster, and that's because we want our kids going both ways to learn the game. Right. Going both ways, because you don't know that receiver. He been playing receiver his whole life on a 12-man roster, but when he get to high school, he might be an actual corner. So that's why we like our kids to go both ways from now all the way up until, you know.
They well rounded.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to the rest of the Cowboys team too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Evan, Calvin, Cass, all y'all.
And
Coach JL.
Coach JL.
And you started a youth flag football, correct?
And that's my junior Cowboys. Yeah, we handling business, still in the beginning stages, but we piecing it together.
And by the way, and we say this fall we will be with the South Lake Soldiers.
Y'all make sure y'all don't give them girls none of your NIL money.
That's what you don't
Y'all get run the footage,
Just a little promo, you know, showing the background.
Shouts out to the team, Orlando
the other
Cowboys,
members of the Orlando
man.
Cowboys.
Okay, here goes some of the highlights from being in Arlington. Look at Coach Tone.
Oh yeah.
That's my baby. That's my son.
Bling, blah.
It is right there.
What you say?
Yes, sir. You see y'all boys doing the celebration up there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
We're going to take a pause.
For the call.
Again, we appreciate y'all coming.
Yeah, shout out
Appreciate
again.
y'all for
Let's give it
having
up
us.
to him one more time.
For sure. And we do have shirts coming for y'all. They wasn't here at this moment, but we got y'all coming.
I ain't got nothing that small yet.
That's right. We're going to go ahead and get a segment like that, fellas.
Baby. Oh, wow.
Do you need any electrical work done? Be it big or small, contact Oh Wow Electric on the World Wide Web at www.owowelectric.com, where you can book your consultation and ask any questions you may have. Let us wow you today.
In need of a haircut? For your lawn, that is. A little pruning, trimming here or there, edging, or even general maintenance? Contact Cosmetology Lawn and Maintenance today at 877-465-6367. Additional services available by request.
All right, folks, we are back, right? Because I think Yogi wanted to talk about something, right?
Yeah, before we do that, let's talk about this football.
Okay.
Wait, Rondo.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Kansas City Chiefs versus.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other team?
49ers.
Oh, man.
69ers.
Hey.
69ers.
Boy, them 49er
Man,
fans.
you know them chilling over there, man. Come on, man.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
They got to know how a baby is made.
Oh, man, stop.
Man, you gonna have Naruto not coming back no more. God, man.
I'm sorry, sir. But anyhow.
So who you got?
Who you got
in the big game? Like you're
After
49 right now.
After the Dallas Cowboys did all that dacking.
Dacking. That deserves a buzzer.
That's just dacking.
And Lamar Odom did not look like Lamar Odom.
Damn.
Who? Lamar Odom play football now?
He played football up until that last game.
Lamar
Jackson.
Okay,
This
I'm
boy
just
got
all right.
I thought you were
I
talking
know
about.
what I asked.
apologize.
Lamar Odom over at that brothel.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, early on.
It's a lot of cocaine in there.
Confused.
I'm not here though, but
You didn't think Lamar played like he was supposed to? I thought the rest of the Ravens kind of fell apart.
He gonna call that nigga
Yeah,
Freddie
I
Jackson.
felt like they should have put OBJ in a little bit earlier than what they did.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Did you not see what he was capable of
Hey,
doing
hey,
in the third and fourth quarter?
He gonna call him Lamar for BMF in a minute.
That's what we not gonna do.
Lamar.
Can we?
You keep cross-wiring your Lamars. I'm sorry.
Lamar.
Well,
he gonna say Shalimar, nigga.
Was Kendrick Lamar playing?
Kendrick Lamar, right? Who gonna pray for me? Motherfucker.
Hey, but you know, from a fan standpoint, you know what I'm saying, everyone thought that it would be Baltimore and San Francisco in the Super Bowl based off the Super Bowl color scheme. That basically
This nigga say
What?
yes.
The Super Bowl got a colorway?
You interior director?
No, the color scheme.
You interior decorator now,
you
man?
guys see, you guys don't even. There is a conspircy theory that the NFL has already,
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Jericho
has already
got something to do with that?
have their two teams that will meet in the Super Bowl,
put
which
it in
will
the
be the
colors
Baltimore
early.
Ravens and
Colors.
San Francisco
Colors.
49ers.
You see a bunch of balloons go by.
I just saw them.
And
balloons.
also to second
Them
that
balloons.
that argument, there is also a Facebook post that indicates that the Baltimore Ravens will win the 2024 Super Bowl, but apparently that didn't happen. So
Hey, VIP, you know Yogi
got
be
their
on the
hands
dark web.
oh, I will be.
Yeah, but they said the colors
They
in
can
the
catch me in the
background
bathroom.
was the 49er colors because the color in the background was the gold. They couldn't have
first of all-
both teams with red up there, so they said the actual. Yeah, you hear that horn?
Get away from that car!
That's somebody call.
That ain't
What you
around
gonna say,
here.
KB?
No, I was about to say, what's these colors we talking about? I mean, what are we talking about
It's
exactly?
the
I know it
Super
looking
Bowl
weird.
logo.
Colors.
The
Red and
team-
red.
Super Bowl logo.
The Super Bowl logo. I
Gotcha.
guess over the years they've been having the colors.
Have
of
they
the
been
two teams.
predicting the
Yes.
two teams?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what they're after the fact. So
Yes.
this time around it had purple and red.
Right.
But of course, Lamar Odom's team didn't fuck it up. Lamar Jackson team didn't make it.
Kendrick
So
Lamar did what?
yeah, nah, Shalimar.
Y'all gonna stop.
Shalimar.
Y'all gonna stop insulting my.
But Shalimar
So
got
since
a
they
new
didn't make it, they're trying to find another way to make it seem like it worked.
Shout out,
So
make
they
it
said
free.
the stars in the Super Bowl logo were the colors of the 49ers.
Right.
To keep their conspiracy going.
Who y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Let's pick the game.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Go around the room.
Chiefs. I'm chiefing it.
You chiefing it? Somebody at the front door.
Who that is?
Who thought Ravens gonna win?
Lock that top lock.
Gio did. What? The whole team. But you. Boy, that know what he talking about.
Hey, he does have a high football IQ. He be telling me shit. I be like, Narus, what's going on out there? He be like, well, coach, we got to do this. And I be like, all right, do that.
I say Chiefs because, man, Mahomes,
you're a bad boy.
You just don't know what gonna come out of it.
But did you see when that pressure get to his ass, excuse my language, young fellas,
kind of vulgar.
He go to crying like a little diva.
He still won the game.
He still won the game.
Yeah,
hey, I guarantee.
And it's not just him. I say it's him, and then it's Andy Reid.
Why did they sit the best wide receiver on their team?
Who? Kadarius Toney?
You already know.
He is not the best wide receiver on their team.
You talking about Rice?
One,
because he's a Gator.
You damn right.
I ain't saying Rice is the best, but Toney damn sure ain't.
Who's the best receiver on that team?
Travis Kelce.
Man,
there you have it.
The tight end.
The tight end.
Hey, speaking of which, they talking about
they split him out at receiver.
They talking about his fade. You know, you think his the fade has been gentrified.
The fade.
Is it me? Is it me that? But when they throw the ball to a tight end, right? You know he gonna get tackled all the time because they didn't seem to always just fall down.
Unless he's from Dallas,
they always catch it, just get a few steps.
Yeah.
Unless he's from
Ferguson
Dallas,
don't fall down.
we jump over the defender.
I'm just saying, if somebody is coming up and they want to be a great tight end, they should start, learn how to stay on their feet more like a, you know what I'm saying, like a wide receiver.
Like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Now 49ers should win because pound for pound they got more talent.
They do,
but they always do.
No, hell no.
You didn't see Kyle Shanahan that last game?
Yeah.
In the first half, look how he was looking.
Okay.
He looked defeated. This was Atlanta when he was an assistant coach.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, a coordinator.
You talking about when they went to the Super Bowl?
Yes, when they dropped that
Mm.
lead.
Yeah.
That same reaction was on his face.
Bang,
until the second half to where they made adjustments.
If Kyle Shanahan is gonna let Kelsey beat him, then they're gonna lose.
Right, I agree.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm doubling him off the bus. I'm like, bro, you're not getting nothing. Like if I was playing against that kid over there.
Here's that Gio analogy.
You're not gonna beat me.
Yeah,
you're not gonna beat me.
That's right.
I mean, but
anyway, y'all know I'm not. I watch sports, but that Usher halftime show gonna be popping.
Yeah.
What you gonna see all them bras that we used to be our age and shit? We talking about
I'm gonna make a prediction
with herpes on their lips.
That's all right though. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm making a prediction that Usher coming out on skates.
With his booty out.
That's possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
He's gonna be tired by the second song. How much y'all want to bet?
Yeah,
Usher?
Nah.
Y'all ain't seen Usher perform lately.
Dude, he be
gassed.
He be doing residency. He performing every night.
Man, Usher be looking like Clubber Lang and Rocky.
First of all, have you seen Usher lately? He older than most of us. You know what I'm saying? And he still look like he in his 20s.
But what happened to his body?
They ain't got nothing to do with him. His endurance.
Doesn't matter. He still got a catalog. Okay, look. After
he's skating every night, he should be in pretty good shape.
All right, we gonna see.
I'm just saying. After like last year's Super Bowl halftime show had Rihanna, right? And I was like, is she gonna be able to entertain me for a whole halftime? And she did.
That's the highest rating Super Bowl performance in history.
I'm just saying his catalog is thicker than hers.
He's gonna be tired. Y'all would see.
But Rihanna fan base is much larger too. Yeah, but her fan base is way much larger than Usher.
I don't know. That's debatable.
What?
That's debatable.
Man,
Rihanna.
What?
I mean, Usher catalog.
The Navy versus Usher or herpes.
That's debatable because he's been in the game a lot longer.
Right,
I'm talking about from the social media standpoint. Not
I get what you're saying there, but when you think about it, like because he has a lot of followers who are older and much quieter,
but they don't know how to use the internet.
It doesn't mean he doesn't have them.
Well, that's true, but at the same time, they do not know how to use.
They're old enough to spend some damn money and go to Vegas.
Yeah, and be broke the next day.
But he be sold out every night in Vegas. That's what I'm telling you.
They was tricking.
They can be tricking if they want to.
They say shouts out to R.I.P. Apollo, man.
And get mad at Usher at the end of his residency because he done took their girl.
Hey, what'd you say?
Y'all know who Usher is?
Y'all know Usher?
Yeah, they nodded fast.
Cause your dad be playing You Make Me Wanna
Be the one with
start
name
a
Usher
new
song.
Relationship with you. See?
Huh?
G say he don't listen
I'm
to
just
him.
saying, can you name an Usher song?
If he dies, he dies. What if he show up to that funeral and say that, bro?
What about you? Can you name an Usher song, my friend?
Hey.
No, none of them.
Hey, say the opposite.
Well,
say
you
the
said
opposite.
you should say yeah.
Say the opposite.
Yeah, you would have been there.
Say the opposite.
Yeah.
You've been correct. He got a song called Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. He bust them confessions. He bust. Yeah, I don't know. He shouldn't do confessions at the Super Bowl.
Hell no.
He might.
Man, ain't nobody trying to leave depressed.
He might at least do the intro to it.
But you know for a fact he doing.
When I was in LA,
but his most mature album is Moving Mountains.
Yeah, but most people
already to sign the papers.
I listen to it.
It's straight. It's straight.
VIP go do papers.
I actually like Raymond versus
Raymond versus Raymond. Because you was going through some, huh?
Man, damn, I was.
See.
Is he gonna do AKB? Is he gonna do Saints Girl?
He's gonna do Here Comes My Baby.
You gotta have R. Kelly that'll do
gotta get them papers.
Shout out to Robert.
Papers.
You can't do nothing with it.
AKB.
You're a damn lie.
Them papers.
Okay.
Rolling papers.
No. Them divorce
the walking papers. Yeah. Them walking
And that's
papers.
exactly what was going on during the time.
Exactly. I knew because I was in the breakup myself. Yeah. But I wasn't married.
I'm just saying, I think Usher gonna have a decent show.
And you know he ain't. Never mind.
Long as he don't try to emulate himself as being someone outside
Michael Jackson,
himself.
he don't get up there and try to dance all over the damn stage.
But y'all don't see the blueprint of what he doing. First of all,
I get it.
He got a Vegas residency.
Right.
He ain't doing nothing but taking the same show to a football field.
But T-Pain just got one, bro.
Well, got what?
Shout out to Tallahassee.
Yeah, but he started that.
And he can't sing.
That's not true. Not true.
I'm trying to figure out, is Usher desperate because he always trying to sing to somebody else's old lady at his residency?
Why you scared to let him sing to yours?
Yeah.
He the reason why Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert separated.
He's finna say
man, if he got mad about that, boy, shame on him.
He finna say Shamar Moore.
No, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get upset.
Iman brought his character home.
I'm gonna get upset.
He started smoking around.
Come over there trying to sing my woman when I got my arm around her.
Hey,
anyhow, KB.
VIP, you know what that
I'm
reminds me
ready
of?
now.
Damn, you just
I'm
gonna
about to read, but I got to remind VIP of something. Y'all talking about some Usher serenading your girl and stuff. VIP, remember that time we went to Jamaica? That dude with the saxophone?
Oh, yeah, he was romancing.
I know, had his sex all in my wife's face. Man, I was like, man, what's going on?
So wait a minute, man. So wait a minute, KB. You ran into Dexter St. Jock? Dexter St. Saxophone.
Hey, before we go into the Side Dude Chronicles, you know, it is February.
Okay.
February. And I'm shocked that
but what does that have to do with the Side Dude Chronicles?
Because I want to do it before we go on.
Black History he got his Black History fact.
Thank you.
Oh, damn.
Every February.
Every February, we got to give out these black facts.
Serious. Let's go.
Give us the facts. Let me get my handy dandy notebook out. Shouts out to TC.
I got my notebook too, bro.
You ready?
Ain't nothing in it.
I got two. I'm gonna do two a show for February. So,
read your words.
Ready? Okay. Dedrick Slick Lawrence. Dedrick Slick Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
Was the first person to wear a fur coat, and it wasn't even cold.
That's a bad nigga. That was a bad man.
That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy, man.
And that bit was
that's what them kids.
too.
Hey, and that's what they doing now.
Yeah.
Them kids.
Yeah.
It can be 100 degrees and they wearing a sweater.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it's cold, they ain't got nothing on.
So shouts out to Dedrick
Dedrick
Slick Lawrence. You got to say the whole name because he the one who did that. And the last one before we go into the Side Dude Chronicles. I know you guys are all into the whole like Yogi has the warp. What is it called?
The warp zone.
It has the warp zone.
The
and you
Narnia
guys,
closet.
I got a whole bunch of clothes in there now.
You guys are into let me see. Not Back to the Future, but
damn.
I know they don't know that.
They don't know nothing about
but
that.
just jumping places. So we're gonna dedicate
the multiverse.
Yes, you guys are into that type of stuff, right? So I got one for you guys. Tornette Pitts, first to warp the time space, continue by slapping somebody in the next week.
She sound like she got nappy under hair arms. I mean, like she got naps up on the arm.
Sorry. VIP, read that one more time.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Tornette Pitts was the first to warp time space by slapping somebody in the next week.
What internet you using to come up with all these fun
black facts, man?
Yeah, these black
It's
facts.
the names for me.
I thought your shit was popping with your commercials, but his Black History facts.
Hey,
facts, baby.
So VIP.
So she proved relativity.
That's right. She was the first one to slap a motherfucker. Excuse my language.
So she was the first DeLorean then.
There you go.
Well,
He went to jail.
To make it make sense, VIP. So can I say that she slapped her so hard they went to sleep and woke up a week later?
Okay, now that was funny. That was funny.
They woke up about a week ago.
I'm gonna go ahead and echo what TC just said. That was funny, JT, because you don't got a lot of them. All right, you know what I'm saying?
So KB laugh. I'll be looking at KB when you say something.
Hey, TC,
Okay. Use the barometer.
go to work.
And you can play the music right after this one. Charles Sweet Mac Farnsley. First to call someone else a jive turkey.
Wow.
All the mother time. Hey. We going mother live. Hey. Bow wow.
Jive turkey.
Welcome back to season 4 to the Pullup Podcast premiere, episode 1. Let's do this, baby. It's the Side Dude Chronicle. You know what I'm talking about? Before we get into all that and this, Deacon, can you give me a little prayer for the Side Dude Chronicles?
First of all, Deacon, before you do that, make sure you know what you're praying about.
Okay.
You can't be doing these blanket prayers for heathenistic activities.
Pray for what you want.
Okay, it's gonna be quick. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we thank you for the Side Dude Chronicles. God, it's gonna be pure.
I don't know.
Evil.
Oh God, we gonna cleanse his mind, God. Whatever he has to say, God, whatever runs out of those lips, God, let it be purified.
Lips like chips.
And we don't want no chips, God. We want holiness.
Wow.
For you said in your word, is holiness or hell. God, we don't want to go there. Bless it in Jesus' name, amen.
I say bless it. Bless thy name.
Lips.
Let me get my Hockabuzzy ready because I know it's going to be some buffoonery up here.
Well, first off and foremost, you know what I'm saying, with our audience member here on board.
First and foremost.
The Side Dude Chronicles will have a PG rating.
What?
Yes, because
Keep it PG.
You can't give him PG-13 at least?
I want to give him rated R or X.
You ain't Ralph Tresvant. What the hell you need to get? No, man, I'm back.
I want to give him
I ain't even
something.
supposed to be in here tonight. Shout out already.
I was listening to that Thursday.
Shout out to Tampa Tony.
No, they ain't but that's rated R.
That's Tampa Tony.
No.
Oh yeah, that is rated R. You're right.
Come
And
on,
Ralph
I know my music. You talking about Ralph Tresvant, man?
He did call himself rated
But this
R.
is a new edition of the Pullup Podcast.
See how you said that thing?
Yo, baby,
yo, baby, yo.
Well, yo, he's sharp tonight, boy.
Yeah.
Well, he's sharp.
Hey, but check this out, though.
Get them lights up, chat.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, kids.
Look at these kids' faces.
He done said that line a lot in his life.
Soon come.
Soon come.
When I reach a certain age, you will receive these type of images and you will try to figure out, like, how did they take those pictures? And what I mean by that.
Oh my God.
Yes. Those pee pictures.
Man, what the hell is you talking about, man? You got the players over there.
I told y'all to put them kids in the car.
Man, you can't put kids in the car with no.
Put them kids in the car. You want me to talk right tonight or not? You want to hear what I got to say?
Honestly, I have to be honest with you, right?
What you say?
I actually like the way this is going. All right, I like for you to proceed.
Okay,
Me too.
I can't
will
believe
do.
I just feel bad for the kid. Keep it PG.
Gio and Naresh.
Narush. The man's name is Narush.
Narush. My apologies. I apologize. I've been drinking a little bit. That's that.
I've been drinking
watermelon.
Jose Cuervo.
Shot Casamigos.
I can't afford it.
Tito's.
I bet I won't, but she can pay for it.
I love
But anyhow,
Tito's.
yes, the subject matter for the night will be P pictures instead of D
What
pics.
does P?
What the hell is P?
Look at private pictures.
Yeah.
Or PEE picture.
Picture.
We're going to take that analogy tonight because we're going to keep it PG.
Okay.
If you don't see the P.
You ever
official.
wonder, while
Damn
receiving
sure
a private picture, the angle, arrangement that photo is taken? Wow. And question one's ability to take such picture.
Well, there are timers on cameras,
That is true. However,
but you might have to put up like a X with a tape so you can
right,
Can't see the
but
face.
position.
the female,
Are you saying that they got photographers?
it's a possibility, but I was told that there are techniques that they utilize, and I'd like to share them with you guys.
Okay. Don't share it with me. I ain't taking that.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Say cheese.
Look up, Marlon. Say cheese.
Look up, Yogi. Say cheese. Got him. Bang, bang.
See, hey man, every time I get ready to do
There
my
you go.
segment,
Yeah,
you
keep
always
that behind
interrupt it.
I'm sorry. That was perfect, though. I'm
But
sorry.
it's okay though.
Go ahead.
VIP, look at
Photo number 1. Fetal position, leg propped up.
What?
That's
Sweep the leg.
no, that's one photo angle that they utilize to present it to their subject matter.
You got a problem with that, Mr. Yogi?
Standing up,
You don't know
one
about
leg up, photo from the back to show all the obesity of the private area.
We
VIP.
get it.
You
VIP.
get it?
Yeah.
VIP.
See, I asked y'all.
Hey, look, man.
Take it on them kids. I'm not finna
That's
do
how
this with them
Yogi take
kids
pictures.
now.
Hey, look, you are doing it with these kids, but I feel
I just
the
see their
worst.
face and I look.
Can you put the camera
the
back on
picture,
me?
girl. It's
Don't put the
okay.
camera on there.
I'm,
Take the picture,
I'm
girl.
sitting right next to him, so I feel I can't look at him right now.
I know, but that's why I asked y'all to put them kids in the car.
Wait.
No,
I
man,
ain't
that's
trying
what
to put my
that's
players in
what
the car.
Y'all know how I already talk.
Wait, hold on now, Yogi. You got me confused. Now you said one leg up,
One leg up,
He
picture
said
taken
that.
from the bike.
camera
Show
wrap
TC.
round from the back. Foot is propped up a drawer.
TC showing you how I go.
That sounds like a picture for the.
Take the picture, girl.
And you ever got that full front of you and asked how they
He's
wrap their
terrible.
hands around their legs to take that picture?
Lamar.
You know what? I just realized, Deacon, you just as innocent as these cheering over
I asked
here.
the question earlier. I said, "Is he ready to get rid of them sexual tendencies?" He said, "No." So he's down for the cause. He's trying to figure out.
I got to make some fit for my wife.
That's right. Hey, I got a question. I don't mean to ask you guys this, but have you ever received a pee picture from your significant other?
I had her. Where it come from?
You know what you heard on the mic right there? Jiminy. Crickets.
Wait a minute. You talking about her sending me one?
Yeah, why she at work?
Why she at work?
You
Not
just
for
add
my
that
wife,
in.
but I mean.
So the photos already been stored in the phone, is what I'm saying. Just think about it. Don't think it's brand new. Them photos been stored there and shared.
So what? She just mad sending the motherfuckers out. That was just
Yeah, Christmas cards.
Whoever she in
It's
contact
that
with.
time of the year again.
Merry Christmas.
Wait, hold on. So she said the office was empty at this time, so I
Well-
went ahead and took these pictures.
Well, the reason why I say that, I received the same picture multiple times. Different
That's
timelines.
just a lazy broad.
No,
that's somebody playing you, bro.
That's a lazy broad.
She had the janitor do it with all the keys.
It's the real one because I seen it.
How you want this shot?
But what I'm saying is, it's the same photo with the same background.
All right, real quick, but I gotta go on break.
You gotta go on break. This is
Hurry up, I
this
gotta clean
side
this bathroom now.
I'm the closer. Where y'all want to go on break from?
These stalls ain't
No,
gonna
we saying
clean
the lady
themselves.
said she going on break.
Shit, ain't
No,
no
the
break.
genders-
Oh, talking about at work?
Yeah, when she take the
Jenna.
picture.
Now, I'll take this picture, but you gotta evacuate this stall immediately, all right?
Yeah,
That happened at my job while Steve in there cleaning that motherfucker.
Let me hold the bleach.
Excuse my language, that mother sucker.
Let me hold a bleach bucket.
Y'all,
Yes.
what?
Make sure you spray while
Y'all
you're on the
raunchy as
stall
hell,
while you're
really.
taking that picture.
Wow.
Yogi the type that go goddamn take a shit in the handicap stall.
I have.
And ain't even
And hold on to the armbar like
Those are the best stalls.
Like it was there for you,
yeah,
right?
like it was
They
going
got a lot of room,
It helped
though.
me out.
Dirty,
a lot of room.
You right.
There's a lot of
stalls-
room.
them
Ain't nothing
stalls
wrong
do
with
be-
you.
No, I appreciate them handicap bathrooms. Them when I got to,
Y'all
them
going
the
to
ones I
hell.
look for.
Me too.
They got,
you gotta-
they got their own sink.
But you gotta
They
have a-
own sink and it's in the back, so
Yeah.
just in case them little people toe and try to fill them little cracks.
Hey, what you care about somebody peeking through your
Hold
cracks?
on, dabbing at my job. Hold on. This is what we do.
See?
I got a safety vest that I wear at work. And what I do, because there's like a scene,
See,
I had to put my safety vest between the door
Hey, Yogi, are you
so
in
nobody
there?
peek. But it's okay. If you want to look at me,
no, it
I
ain't
don't
okay.
care.
Nah,
I will show you everything.
maybe they just want to see who's stanking up the joint. They
It
trying to see
don't
your
matter.
shoes.
I give them
So when you
courtesy
come out, they be
flush.
like, you're stanking up.
You had on them black
come out.
phones.
And you know how your
I
shoe
knew you
game is,
would.
so they know exactly it's
They
you,
told
bro.
me, "Oh, I like your shoes and your socks."
Yeah.
They always
When
they
JT
see them
come out-
Looney Tunes socks.
Yeah.
They know it's me.
When JT
I'm
come out
okay
the stall,
with it.
they say, I like your booze. I like your booze.
He got dust all over them boots. He got dry concrete on them
JT,
boots.
hey, for real, JT, you ain't got no business using the public stall, right? Because first of all, right, you wear a lot of loud ass sneakers, right? And you wear boots
But JT
with
always
the
been
retread
loud, bro.
Goodyear rubber on them, right? And your foot big, bro, so you can't even hide. It's like
I wish I would catch
It's fine. It's fine because when I'm in there and they look up under there, I have my boots like this right.
I got a question. I got a question.
They be swinging from the goddamn toilet.
I got a question.
They be swinging his boots from the toilet, man. Put your legs down, man.
What is your natural reaction when you catch a man in the bathroom stall that normally they should be doing number 2, and you already got the urinals, but they facing the toilet?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? They're taking a piss at the toilet?
They ain't taking a piss.
Okay, what's my...
Somebody taking a shit in the urinal? What?
Standing up? No,
Standing up.
They standing up facing the toilet when they should be sitting.
What?
That's some crazy stuff.
They standing up taking a dump.
Well, first of all,
Facing the toilet.
Yeah, hey, y'all are missing the real point here.
with the hand on the
You
wall.
have to observe this. It's like you have to walk in the bathroom and take a minute
It
to
happened
observe
the other
it.
day.
But why are you looking? How do you even know this?
Because he peeking through the crack.
You see it.
You peeking through the
Let me
crack.
find out Yogi a peeping Tom and shit.
I'm not looking down enough to see what direction. I'm not looking
I
down.
was not trying.
Hey, VIP.
I was not trying.
Yogi down there looking in the wonders again. Get out them people wonder, Yogi.
He was like,
Yogi, right? Yogi in there. That is not a urinal. What is it?
Yogi,
What you doing?
KB be like,
Hey,
you realize? Hey Yogi, do you realize how long you have? Do you realize how long you have to stand there to notice that their shoes are pointed the other way?
No, it ain't. There's a path. If you turn a certain way and you look a certain way, you're gonna see everything.
Yogi be looking in there, then his safety goggles hit the glass. He be like,
my piss ain't that strong for me to be holding my hand on the wall.
VIP would be like,
you know what I'm saying?
Murphy on Dr.
That's all I was saying.
Get out of here.
I told you go. I said, hold on. I said I don't smell no piss or no shit. Excuse my language.
Get in there. Quit looking at no folks.
They were just standing over the toilet,
peeping Tom, man.
Hey, what was that movie that man had his ass out?
Well, you know.
First of all, Yogi, that's too broad.
Right. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the donkey.
TV. He was standing over like that. He had a wee wee.
Well, you know what?
Man, you know,
Mr. Toilet.
You know what, Yogi? I can't answer your question. I can't answer your question.
You scared of Mr. Toilet, man? Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I can answer your question.
Okay.
Depending on who it is. Depending on who it is, and I was in the toilet doing my thing. And there was a dude came in there. He just standing. I said, "Why you standing so long?" All I heard was grunt. And then I said, "Oh, you got a pee problem."
When he couldn't piss?
What? No, it was like drops every 5 minutes. I said, "There you go, get it out."
Hey man, y'all ain't shit. Y'all let Tom Hanks.
VIP, I got one for you.
Oh, he said the Tom Hanks from.
What about when we was in the 4th and 5th grade?
Yeah, he need that John Coffey.
The 4th and 5th grade going to the bathroom, and you know, certain members in a certain group class, and you go in there, it be that one person with his pants all the way down.
Hey, bro, that's crazy, bro. That used to be crazy. They'll put their whole pants down, the drawers and all. Ass out at the funeral.
Get naked in there to go boo boo.
Wow. No, they ain't boo boo when they pissing right at the urinal.
I say that to say, you know, at an early age, you're exposed to a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. As a parent,
man.
you know, as an adult, you know,
that's why you
man, you gonna make me go watch the movies. I ain't seen the movies in years, bro.
You know, Mr. Toilet Man.
Look who's talking, man. Look who's talking.
Yeah, eat your doodle in your pee-pee. Eat your doodle in the pee-pee.
Yeah, look who's. You remember Look Who's Talking? The babies be talking.
Look Who's Talking too. All around the same age.
All I can think about is Austin Powers.
No, remember?
Tell that turd who's boss.
Remember the movies where Bruce Willis was the voice of the baby?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the lady with the pretty eyes, can't think her name.
Kristen something.
Yeah,
Christy Allen.
Yeah. Christy Allen.
One was Cheers, right?
Yeah.
With John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yogi being Yogi's the peeking Tom.
I be in there.
All right,
you can catch me on Snapchat and
I thought you finna say you can catch me looking in
Side Dude
stalls.
Chronicles After Dark for my private settings in the bathroom as I smoke my Newport.
Side New Chronicles #peeper.
That's fine. If you want to watch, you gotta pay.
Newport Peeper.
Straight up on my OnlyFans.
All right, first of all, go ahead.
Get out
that window. Who got a work hubby?
Huh?
They said it in the chat.
Yeah, somebody said a work hubby.
Shout out to the
First of all, this work hubby stuff, man.
I don't work.
What is that? With all this here.
I ain't with that work
I wish
hubby.
I wish my wife would come home to me and say, "Oh, that's my work hubby." I'm like, "Huh?"
Because they see him more than they see you.
I smashed my work wife
Ooh.
twice.
Ooh, you might want to edit that
in that stall.
Now that was some years ago when I worked for a different company.
Can I go over here and open this door and you say that again?
I was open up the door.
No, never mind.
Do me a favor, open up the door.
You too comfy.
Y'all want to know what I am, who I am, and I will be who I be.
Oh, you confident now, but we'll see you later in that back chat. Fellas, pray for me.
I will be on my OnlyFans tonight.
You know why I don't like work hubbies? Because work hubbies get to hear your wife complain about what's going on at the house.
What you ain't doing.
Complain about you.
Absolutely.
And all they're looking for is that opening. It's like they looking to go like double dutch.
Oh, you don't take out the trash?
Yeah.
We going through that now, my job.
I take out your trash.
I'll buy your clothes.
I'll pay your rent.
Ow!
I'll cook your dinner too.
Say it,
You know
Yogi.
what? Yogi sound like he used to be at work hubby.
First of all,
bringing coffee
And donuts.
I used to bring donuts.
Giving them
good morning, Texas.
No, and I used to buy
Hey,
Red
beautiful.
Lobster. I used to buy them Crispies.
Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Who do that?
Hey, women are sucker for cheddar biscuits.
When you got a crew that
we don't get cheddar biscuits, but this random broad get cheddar biscuits.
I was putting on for that too.
Shout out to my boy
Right.
Riley Freeman said that.
But anyhow, back to the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Again, fellas
Man,
out
y'all
there,
ain't got us busted, by the way.
fellas out there.
Y'all
you know,
two over there.
Man, hush your mouth. Let me wrap this shit up.
I'm gonna tell y'all about
Man,
it.
hush.
Man, go to hell.
See, there you go. You gotta say word for word. Why we gotta go there? It ain't even that serious.
Why we gotta go there?
Can you get back to your point so we could wrap this up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fellas, start questioning the women that seen you private pictures. Ask them where them angles come from. Who took them pictures and how they were capable of pulling off those photos, because some of it is an impossibility unless it's AI.
Maybe they got one of them movable stands.
I don't. I beg to differ. I know when somebody else taking that picture.
Hey, look, man. Hey, so I don't really understand where you coming from with this because I ain't used to getting pictures like that.
I'm used to getting a lot.
I mean, is the lighting really great,
I've
or is
seen
they
cheese,
Photoshop-
steak
they
and
Photoshop?
cheese. You ever seen steak and cheese?
No, man. Stop, bro.
All right.
I seen an Arby's roast beef sandwich before.
Well, that's all. It's about the meats.
Yeah, we got the meat.
We got the meats.
Y'all gotta stop, man.
Oh, y'all are horrible.
Hey, it's you know what makes it great is this riding that line. No, we got like young ears.
Yeah, so we try to keep it as close
I'm
as
just happy. I'm happy to be
Whoa,
back
what?
here, guys, with you guys. You know what I'm saying? This is season 4
Me
of the
too,
Pullup
me too.
podcast.
Miss you fellas, man. I missed the chat too. I missed everybody.
Thank you guys for coming along.
And before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to my wife again, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to G Mac Lloyd.
She definitely told me to say this for TC.
What's that?
That she made the dean's list.
Hey, TC, say that song for her.
She said everybody is somebody.
Everybody is somebody.
Just anybody wealthy.
She said, make sure you say that, and make sure you let TC know I made the
I'm
dean's
proud
list.
of my girl. She made the dean's list, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, and mine going back to school to get her master's.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, TC, mine
can't
is
read or
back
write.
getting her master's now.
R. Kelly.
She started this week.
Mine started at the beginning of the month.
Next week.
Oh, shout out.
Mine will be done at the end of the year.
And
Yes,
mine
sir.
will be done at the end of the year too. I'm like,
TC
man,
going back to get his master for that master IROC worker.
And Yogi
Gonna fix that motherfucker.
was
Make sure
nominated.
that be a drive.
and Yogi is nominated for Peeper of the Year.
You damn right. I
yeah.
like looking.
He's going to get his master's for peeping.
Peeping on the down low.
Stupid.
Peeping on the down low. Goddamn.
I do it to their face.
Man, how the hell you peep at somebody in their face? You just look at them looking at you.
Like this. They look at each other. And then when she say, "What you looking at?" He say,
"You."
See you next week. Hey. See you next week. What? See you next week. Yogi gon' peep at you next week. See ya.
That's not fair.
Pull up to my bumper, baby. Beep, beep.
What kind? Magnum bumper, baby.
Okay.
Station wagon Charger, goddammit.
We
That
got
what
a
a
wagon.
Magnum
Hey.
With a Hemi
We got
in
a
it.
wagon with a Hemi in it.
A fast station wagon.
We got a
goddammit.
wagon with a Hemi in it.
Season 4, baby.
We got a wagon.
And that bitch gonna blow up.
Hey,
on 17.
we ain't talking about it, but hey,
Yes, sir.
we got that Pullup album coming this year.
Yes, sir.
It's coming.
Let's go.
We might get some of the Orlando Cowboys to drop a verse on the track.
Put them in the video.
Yes, sir.
Make a commercial.
Do something.
Have Gio running routes on the track.
Yeah, we have Tone in the background saying, you don't want your coaches all in the sideline trying to catch a pass.
Come on, Orlando
Hey,
Cowboys.
Tony, they made you shake night.
You don't want your coach all on the sideline, not knowing what the hell he doing.
Watching YouTube for the game.
Drawing up plays in the dirt.
Come on over here.
Come on over to Orlando Cowboys.
And lock that top lock.
And make sure it's locked.
Interested in advertising on the Pullup podcast? Have a great business you want to promote? We'd love to hear from you. Submit all information at the Pullup Podcast 2021 at gmail.com. That's the Pullup Podcast 2021 at gmail.com.